Good morning. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Today is a very special day for us as we would like to welcome you to the second annual Santa Cruz County Office of Education Rainbow Flag Raising Celebration in honor of Harvey Milk's birthday. We decided this year we wanted to start the month of May with this rainbow flag raising in hopes that schools and classrooms across the county of Santa Cruz and the state can listen in and then use the recording as an opportunity to talk about the important contributions of the LGBTQ community in history and in particular Harvey Milk. Equity is at the center of the work that we do here at the Santa Cruz County Office of Education. It is not just simple words in our strategic plan. It is about the actions we embody every day, steps that we take to ensure the schools are more equitable, that they're safer, more inclusive for all of our students and staff. As many of you know, Harvey Milk was the first out city council official in California when he was elected to the San Francisco Board of Supervisors in November 1977. He had run for that office 2 previous times before he was successful. He was an outspoken advocate for LGBTQ rights and encouraged LGBTQ people to be publicly out as one way to advocate and advance the knowledge and understanding of the LGBTQ community. Milk had asked his friend, Gilbert Baker, to come up with a symbol of the LGBTQ community, and Baker, a designer, came up with the idea of a rainbow flag, and he sewed the first one. Milk unfortunately, tragically was assassinated in November 1978. And one of the first times a rainbow flag was flown was at his funeral. California designated May 22nd, the birthday of Harvey Milk, as a day of special significance to be celebrated in our schools, which is the reason for the rainbow flag raising today. In addition, I think it's important to note that the Santa Cruz County LGBTQ plus community has been active since the 1970s, and many interacted with Harvey Milk, who actually visited Santa Cruz in November 1978. Several other out members of our LGBTQ community have held elected office, including Senator John Laird, who is the first out mayor in the U.S. elected as mayor of Santa Cruz City Council in 1983, and Adam Spickler, who was the first out transgender man elected to the public office in California when he was elected to the Cabrillo College Board of Trustees in 2018. Also of note, many Watsonville and Santa Cruz City Council members and school board members are proud members of the LGBTQ community. We value a Santa Cruz community that is inclusive of all people, all the time. Yet recent events showed here that much work needs to be done. Last month, an LGBTQ couple in Santa Cruz was assaulted and called homophobic slurs in what is now an active hate crime investigation. Just a month ago, someone burned a rainbow flag at Cabrillo College. We were happy to learn that the Cabrillo administration raised a different rainbow flag the next day. Across the country, we hear about laws that prohibit conversations about gender identity or racism, or that certain books related to race, ethnicity, and gender identity or sexual orientation should not be allowed in our schools or even should be burned. These voices assert that our schools need to be neutral, colorblind, or neutral when it comes to the rich, diverse identities of our students. They demand silence, but we will not be silent, for we cannot fight injustice with indifference. Here in Santa Cruz County, we embrace this diversity and know we are stronger when we celebrate and uplift all people. Raising the rainbow flag is just one way to show the importance of the visibility and support of our LGBTQ plus students, staff, and families. We also encourage our schools to fly their own rainbow flags this month for all year long to celebrate the rich diversity of our community across every school in Santa Cruz County. These are meaningful symbols, but let us also remember the real work of uplifting our LGBTQ plus community takes place every day in our homes, in our classrooms, in the community, and in our hearts. Our Santa Cruz County Board of Education has proudly affirmed our support for our LGBTQ plus students and their families with a board proclamation. I'd like to invite a member of our County Board of Education, Sandra Nichols, who's going to be reading this proclamation. Please join us. Ms. Nichols is a proud ally and supporter of our LGBTQ plus community.
Thank you, Ferris. So Ferris talked about some of the same things I'm going to be talking about, but I'm going to read just snippets of the resolution, because to read the resolution would be very boring for all of us. I'm just getting the punchy lines in here. And Harvey Milk Day was established by the California legislature in 2009. Arnold Schwarzenegger was the governor who signed that into law. Harvey Milk was the first openly gay elected official in the history of California. LGBTQ plus community members across Santa Cruz County have made significant contributions to our community, including Senator John Laird, who was the first openly gay elected official in Santa Cruz County, and several mayors and former mayors are on this list also. Mayor Jimmy Dutra in Watsonville, Mayor Donna Myers in Santa Cruz, Cabrillo College trustees Adam Spickler and Steve Trujillo, and many other public officials throughout the country and county. All students deserve to feel safe and welcome in their schools. Hear, hear. That's not in the resolution. To see themselves represented in the curricula. The Santa Cruz County Office of Education celebrates Harvey Milk Day and invites all educational institutions and organizations and companies and individuals across Santa Cruz to fly the rainbow flag from May 2nd to May 6, 2022 in honor of Harvey Milk Day, and encourages teachers to teach lessons about LGBTQ history during this week and in their classrooms aligned with state history framework.
Thank you so much, Sandra. And we are so proud to be to work hand in hand with our County Board of Education as they celebrate and support our LGBTQ community. I'd like to invite a student. Everything that we do at the County Office of Education in our schools is about uplifting and supporting our students. We are fortunate to have a young person, Tashi Liam, who is a junior at Santa Cruz High School, a passionate advocate for LGBTQ rights for our students and in our schools. Welcome, Tashi.
Hello, my name is Tashi. My pronouns are they, them, and I'm a junior at Santa Cruz High. I'm here to talk about what raising the rainbow flag means for me and for our schools. The rainbow flag is a remarkable symbol. Seeing rainbows flying anywhere, it's houses in our neighborhoods, in schools, and here at our county office, it's the sign of safety. I know my school is raising a rainbow flag today at lunch later today. And I'm happy to be here in a time and place where that's something that we see in schools and in our county. I want to share a couple of quotes with you all today. The first is from Harvey Milk, who we've been hearing about. We celebrate his memory today and this month and on Harvey Milk Day, May 22nd. When Harvey Milk was working with Gilbert Baker to design the rainbow flag, he said that this symbol was not about personal gain. It's not about ego. It's not about power. It's about giving those young people out there hope. The rainbow flag does give me hope, and I think it gives all of us hope. The first rainbow flags had meanings attached to each of their 8 colors, assigned by Gilbert Baker, the gay artist and drag queen who designed the rainbow flag with Harvey Milk's support. To make flag production easier, the turquoise and hot pink stripes were removed, but the current 6 stripes still have meanings. There's red for life, orange for healing, yellow for sunlight, green for nature, blue for harmony, and violet for spirit. A lot of people don't know what each stripe in the flag stands for. I had to look up the meanings to refresh my memory, but I wanted to share the words because I think they add to the power of the flag. Even without knowing special things the colors symbolize, the meaning of the rainbow is still instinctually recognizable. It's all the colors coming together, and it's a sign of the harmony and beauty created by differences and diversity. My second quote to share is from gay Chinese poet Chen Chen. As much as I value the work and legacy and inspiring words of Harvey Milk, I want to end my speech with the words of a queer person of color who speaks for the young people of our generation. Chen Chen has inspired me, and I know he's inspired other students my age, particularly queer students of color. He writes about the intersections of race and queerness, and his work feels very timely in our current world. As we raise this flag, I think we should highlight the importance of young people who are speaking out more than ever and sharing their identities and their power with the world. In his poem Summer, Chen Chen said, "Reporters and fathers call your generation the worst," which really means queer kids who could go online and learn that queer doesn't have to mean disaster or dead. Instead, queer means splendiferously you. Thank you all.
Thank you so much, Tashi. I'd like to invite another speaker up here, another advocate for the LGBTQ community, and somebody who has been who graduated from the University of California, Berkeley, with a Bachelor's of Arts in English Literature in 2009. They received a master's degree from the California State University in East Bay in 2018. They currently work as an adjunct professor in Hartnell Community College in Salinas, and where they are working to help students develop public speaking skills to advocate for the causes they care about. Vanessa is passionate about social justice issues, especially LGBTQ plus and women's issues. They currently serve as a co-chair of the Santa Cruz County Women's Commission and is board vice president of Families in Transition. Vanessa serves in the advisory board, on the advisory board of Regeneración, and serves on the Watsonville City Council representing District 2. Please welcome Vanessa Quiroz Carter.
Thank you. Good morning, students, parents, educators, esteemed officials. Thank you all for being here today to help raise this flag. Today, we gather not only to raise this flag, but to honor trailblazers like Harvey Milk, RuPaul Charles, Marsha P. Johnson, and Laverne Cox, just to name a few. We're also here to support our future trailblazers and history makers, our young people. When LGBTQIA kids feel loved, supported, and accepted, they can do some amazing things. As a young woman who maybe not so young, as a woman who identifies as queer, I know just how much having that support would have meant to me when I was younger. And it makes me so happy to see that nowadays, adults are doing a much better job at supporting LGBTQIA kids. Although we've made a lot of progress, we still have a ways to go. There are those who want to take away rights from our community, and we have to continue to fight so that does not happen. Now, the rest of this speech is directed towards the young people, a lot younger than me. I know that as an elected official, it's my duty to tell you to get involved by being civically engaged, and that's good advice. However, the best advice that I can give you is to keep going and to keep being uniquely you. Be proud of yourself and don't let anybody dull your shine. Stay visible, stay true to who you are, and keep doing the things you love to do. The world needs you exactly as you are. Thank you.
Thank you, Vanessa. And now we have a special treat. The Santa Cruz High School Choir is going to be singing a song, "Take Me Home," and I understand that the meaning. I believe that the meaning of the song was selected because "Take Me Home" is from Pentatonix, because it is a song about love and finding your place to call home. In this song, the word home represents a feeling, not a place. Home is where people feel loved, feel safe, and where you can be yourself. And I believe we are ready to, we're going to be ready to raise the flag as the students sing. All right. And so we're going to turn our attention over here to our wonderful students. Welcome. Let's give them a round of applause. And I'm going to step out of the way. Yes. All right.
You light up in the dark. You're the clouds that swirl apart. Oh, I see a shining star. You're the light from afar. Oh, and don't you forget, the only thing that matters is our heartbeat going strong. Oh, don't you forget that nothing else can matter, 'cause you know where I belong. Take me there, won't you take me there, won't you take me? Oh, take me there, won't you take me there, won't you take me home? You light up in the dark. You survive. Oh, this love can never die, never die. Between you and I. Oh, and don't you forget, nothing else that matters is our heartbeat going strong. Oh, don't you forget, nothing else can matter, 'cause you know where I belong. Oh, take me there, won't you take me there, won't you take me home? Oh, take me there, won't you take me there, won't you take me home? Take me there, won't you take me there, won't you take me home? Oh, take me there, won't you take me there, won't you take me home?
Thank you so much to Santa Cruz High School. Give them another round of applause, please. As we finalize our as we close this celebration, our flag, you'll notice that we are flying the Progress flag, which includes colors for our LGBTQ community of color and for our trans community as well. And so we are proud to be flying the Progress flag. We're going to continue to fly the flag all of the month of May and all of the month of June in honor of our LGBTQ community. we invite all of our schools here in Santa Cruz County and across the country to consider flying their rainbow flags in honor of, and in celebration of Harvey Milk's birthday. In addition, we welcome you to attend the Queer Youth Leadership Awards on May 14th at Watsonville. You can get your tickets at qyla.org. And we'd like to invite you to join the Santa Cruz COE in the Santa Cruz Pride Parade and Festival in downtown Santa Cruz on June 5th. We're going to be having a spot there for the Santa Cruz COE, so you could join us and say hi and hear about some of the things that the County Office of Education is doing to uplift student voices and in support of our LGBTQ community. Thank you so much for joining us today. It has been an honor. Let's continue this important work. Thank you so much.